Ladies and gentlemen, gamers of all ages, welcome to this Tric Trac TV. Today we're going to be talking about this lovely poster in front of me, or rather the game that comes behind it, Shadows over Normandy. And to explain it, I'm joined by these individuals here. Who are you and what are you doing in my house?
Hi, I'm Clem from Developing Games. I'm one of the two authors of Shadows over Normandy and Heroes of Normandy. And we're here to present you the game, the new game, our new game.
Hi, I'm Jan from Developing Games. I'm the second author of Heroes of Normandy.
And apart from that, nobody knows what he does. And a rather talented artist, the man responsible for all of this.
Yes, I'm Alex. I'm the art director from Developing Games, and I'm the one who's doing such gorgeous illustrations.
I'm a very modest man, as you can tell. So, the box. 3 kilos of box.
It's a heavy one.
A heavy box.
It's a heavy one,
a lot of content. Kickstarter?
Yeah.
You guys have just, more or less finished delivering the pledges?
It's on its way for the country outside France. So the other countries, it's on its way.
On its way, actually. Yeah. Okay, then. So, a game based off the original Heroes of Normandy, using the same system.
The same
Heroes Tactical Scale System.
Tactical scale.
I'll get it right once. We just did the French video and I couldn't get it right every single time.
You can read it here if you want.
Yep. Hero System, I'll remember that next time. During this video I need to say it. 2 to 3 players, because there's a new faction in this, but we'll get to that. 30 to 60 minutes.
Yep.
14 and ages up, because kids love Cthulhu, why not? And a price?
I don't really know the price outside France around.
Okay then. So in France it's
65 euros.
65 euros, so $70, between $60 and $70, no doubt?
Something like that.
Around that. Okay, and where was I going with this? I was going somewhere with this, but I can't remember. So moving on slightly. Shadows of Normandy, Acting Cthulhu, Modifius Games. Yeah. How did it happen?
He contacted us during the first Kickstarter, the Heroes of Normandy.
During the original Kickstarter? The
original one, saying that we can make a crossover between his universe of Acting Cthulhu, the role-playing game, and Heroes of Normandy, the most famous war game. With pre-painted mini in cardboard.
Pre-painted, very short miniatures. So he saw the promise of the game right from the start, which is cool. So this is a project that's been in development since the first Kickstarter then?
Yes, we started with a small expansion during the first Kickstarter, the one we called Actung Cthulhu.
It's like a laboratory.
Yeah, it was kind of a beta version. And we developed the whole range since that time. So the main box, the core box, and the first expansion.
Because there are some expansions.
Of course,
the joys of Kickstarter.
Yeah.
So Shoggoth. Now you were saying before that was a fun one to try and draw.
Yes, because I don't know very well the Cthulhu universe, so I'm not very used with that. So I have to manage to do something. When they tell me to do a Shoggoth, they ask me to draw some Shoggoth or something like that. So I asked them, "What are you saying? Can you repeat, please?"
Yes. Gesundheit.
So I did what I can.
Well, it turned out really well, but I can imagine the brief: just draw us a mass of tentacles, teeth, and eyes from above. That's a hard brief. Very mean to him. But it worked. It came out well. So these contains more units, more monsters, some special characters. There's Lovecraft in this one, for example.
Yeah, Herbert Lovecraft.
Herbert Lovecraft, yes. So, not getting any trouble.
No, it's not because of that. It's because of Herbert West, one of the Lovecraft character who creates zombies.
So it's kind of a mix between both.
It's a mix because we wanted a necromancer, so we mixed Lovecraft and Herbert West.
Intriguing. And it still does HP Lovecraft, so it still works.
Exactly.
Excellent. Okay.
The game is full of Easter eggs.
Those who have seen Heroes of Normandy know that there's lots of sometimes subtle, sometimes not so subtle references to real life
Father
characters.
Ted, as we were
There is a Father Ted in this game. The Irish will be happy.
The young version,
the mad priest. So, what was it like taking a game? Because, well, let's explain this little thing here. This impressive thing. This is an Origin award for those of you. Now, Origin is which country?
USA.
USA. The best historical war game by the public and the professionals.
Yeah, sure.
Which is quite an achievement. Of the year.
Of the year.
Yeah. So not next year then.
Maybe.
It won't be as good next year. No. So you guys won that, which is great because Heroes of Normandy has always, for me anyway, been this great line between historical wargaming because all the characters and all the facts are right in the game, but you have this great illustration style which allows you to open it up to those who aren't so strict, as it were, with how it's portrayed graphically.
We wanted to make the World War II universe a little bit less dramatic.
Exactly.
So we use the cartoon
A
style.
bit more pulp.
Yeah.
Which leads us nicely into Shadows of Normandy.
Of course, we're in the pulp culture, totally pulp culture, with both of them.
So what was it like taking Heroes of Normandy to Shadows over Normandy? Did you guys like the Cthulhu universe? Was it something you enjoyed? What did you want to get into the game the most?
With Jan, we started playing role-playing games, of course, with the Call of Cthulhu. So it's in our genes, you know. We were born with Shoggoths.
So you knew what was going to happen.
Yeah, we knew what we were talking about with Chris from Modifiers. I asked him how to pronounce it.
The D in that name is always the problem. Chris, if you're watching, you need to release a guide on how to place the D in that name. Modifius.
And how to pronounce it, of course.
Yes. Anyway, who shall not be named.
And we discovered his universe, the Achtung Cthulhu.
Of Achtung Cthulhu, which is incredibly pulp.
It's incredibly pulp. So we loved it when he proposed that, and we worked to find out how to balance the game, to create new mechanics, to fit the pulp and mythos part of the universe of the World War II. So we introduced new rules, new characters, and new way to customize your units.
Oh yes, because there is an actual experience not experience, equipment system in this one where you can find objects
for heroes,
power up a little.
That we developed also for Heroes of Normandy with some new heroes can have options. But there's a specific one.
This one's is taken a bit further, which is great for the universe. As fans of Cthulhu then, what was the one thing both of you wanted in the game? What was the most fun you had putting into the game?
Tentacles.
That is a simple answer for a simple man. And yourself, Koen?
And a deep one.
The deep one?
Yeah.
I believe he has a tile, no? Does he have a tile? I can't remember.
The totem?
Sorry?
The what?
The deep one.
Ah, the deep one.
I think he's part.
Yeah,
of course. The Fishman.
Yeah. The Fishman. The Fishman.
Well, actually.
Yeah, because Jan is a huge fan of Dagon, a movie.
All the Fish Ladies, depending on your taste, I suppose.
Absolutely fabulous.
Yeah, the first deep one pinups in the world, I think.
I think you might be able to claim that one somehow. It's quite a niche
I hope
record.
so, but
we make it.
I think you can claim that one.
With
a
fish in love.
If you know Pinocchio.
Okay, so we'll go over the rules and such in another video to break it up a little bit, give the viewers a bit of a break. However, tell us a little bit about the campaign system then, because this comes with a new campaign.
Yeah.
The Lost Battalion. This is the French book, so don't be alarmed. But I do like the Band of Brothers influence with the big Cthulhu sleeping underneath. I think that makes for a perfectly apt scenario book. This is all about your favourites, the deep ones.
It's not focused on the deep ones. It's focused on.
They are in it.
They are in it, of course. There are three factions: the Majestic,
which are the allies,
the US part of the Mythos fighters, the Black Suns, who are the magician from the Nazi party, and the deep ones.
Gotcha.
So the campaign is focused on the adventure of the Majestic, a unit of rangers led by Sergeant Carter,
who is this chap right here that we can see on the box, Mr. Carter,
and Ariane.
Ariane, that's the one.
Then Sergeant Carter uses the rangers to deliver Ariane, who is prisoner from the Deep One.
Gotcha.
So that's the story, and this is the first. So this is a 10 scenarios campaign, and this is the first part of a huge campaign that we will develop along the whole range. So each scenario pack or even small expansion as the Cthulhu Mythos one is a part of the big campaign.
Right.
So
one will follow the other and you can play through the whole thing.
Yeah, we have a very large, a very huge secret plan.
And it's, I do like secret plans. And there's a scenario tree, so to speak, as well, like the results of one game influence the next.
Yeah, it's not a tree because you don't have a choice between three scenarios, but the who wins the game, who is the one scenario will have bonuses or
that's
different stuff for the second one.
Gotcha. Okay then. And there is also a scenario generator in this.
Yeah, at the end of the book, that explains how to create your own scenario, but you also will have a bunch of them on our website because the community is a very active one, and we are working on the translation of. We will work very soon on the translation. Most of the scenarios are in French for the moment because of our communities.
French company,
mostly French,
big French community.
Yeah, so we are working on the translation of all these scenarios. We have more than 100 scenarios for Heroes of Normandie, and we hope to have as much as scenarios.
But once it comes up, you guys have over somewhere between 100, 150 scenarios made by the community.
Yeah, but for Heroes of Normandie, when this one
will come. I'm sure it will come.
Yeah. very, very soon after.
Exactly. But of course, you guys also supplement a lot of free stuff on the website.
Yeah.
Including the Gazette. We need to talk about the Gazette.
It's not free.
It's not free. No, it's not free. It's not totally free. It's not expensive either.
No,
but it is a sort of it's a paid newsletter, physical one that you guys get to your door if you subscribe to it, which comes with punch boards and new scenarios and new stories units, and all that kind of thing.
New heroes, It's
a big one.
It's a game that is always in movement. Is the way I like to see it.
Exactly.
So that's great.
So we will do the same for Shadows of Normandie. We have the Heroes of Normandie Gazette, and we will have the Shadows of Normandie Gazette.
Excellent. Well, and that's the scenario generator. Now this is the French rule book, so don't be alarmed. That's normal. It will be in English when you guys get it.
Oh yeah, of course.
They are French, so they bring
same
French
for the rules on the box and the cards.
Okay. I mean, is there anything else we need to talk about? In fact, you know what? You do have some other stuff. Speaking of Heroes of Normandy.
Yeah.
You have some Heroes of Normandy stuff, which is coming out around the same time as that.
Yeah, 2 weeks after the.
And I know you have it next to his right leg.
Yeah, right. You're right. We have
so it is
the Guardians Chronicle expansion pack. It's a small one with superheroes.
But this one is particularly apt for Shadows of Normandy because when you say pulp, Nazis, weird science, I think Wolfenstein. Yeah, so you do have the crazy wolf lady with werewolves and all that in this, and you have a sort of pseudo Captain America and heroes and all that. So they're the Guardian Heroes version.
Exactly.
Kind of thing. But it's a nice fun pack. I enjoyed this one.
Oh, thank you. And beautiful illustration as usual.
And amazing drawing.
Amazing, genius.
As per usual, we mustn't say it too
thank
much.
you very much.
It's a crossover with the Guardian Chronicles.
Yes, Guardian Chronicles, the game from Yellow.
No, from Red Joker.
From Red Joker, sorry.
Red Joker.
That's the one.
We also have Civilians Under Fire. Because everything is compatible between Shadows and Heroes of Normandie, you can use civilians in your scenarios if you want to create some. And it's always fun to see civilians being beaten by zombies.
Or La Resistance that wins through.
Yeah.
Always fun. Or gets eaten by zombies. Either way, it's all fun and games. I do like the new vehicles, the tractor and the horse car. That's a good one.
It's to add like life in the scenario.
Of course.
Not only soldiers, but you
and
also have.
If you need to make I was going to say quick getaway, but if you need to make a slow getaway on a tractor, you can do it.
You can do it, exactly.
Yeah, and Pegasus Bridge. So this is the next big. You guys have got to stop making heavy boxes. This weighs almost as much as that does.
Because there's just almost the same.
Just cardboard, just so much cardboard. So Pegasus Bridge, Everybody knows what that is. Yeah. I hope so. Anyway, otherwise you failed at history lessons.
This is the third big scenario pack for Heroes of Normandy. The first one was Sainte-Mère-Église. The second one was 40 ans.
That's the one.
And this one is Pegasus Bridge. Each one introduces the paratroopers of the three main armies. So the American, the German, and the British.
Of course.
The English, the Red Devils. And they comes with a 6 scenarios campaign. And a lot of...
Based, of course, and a lot of cardboard.
And a lot of cardboard.
And
of course, Pegasus Bridge.
I saw some cool, I actually want to see, there we go, that's what I want to see. The Pegasus Bridge itself.
Yeah.
Slightly smaller than in real life. And of course, smaller bridges.
Lots of bridges.
Lots of bridges in this one, I think.
Yeah, Normandy is always about bridges.
And then I'm looking for, there we go, some punchboard buildings, tanks and infantry. That's what we like to see.
You have the...
Oh, go on.
No problem.
Right. Aha,
you can make your unit sleep in the scenarios. Some units are sleeping and you have to wake them up.
Fun.
And
excellent.
Yeah. New rules, the lights, there's a lot of new rules, new elements.
For a sort of para-commando raid kind of theme.
Yeah, exactly.
Excellent.
And you have the gliders. You have
you can't have Pegasus Bridge without gliders. Excellent, okay. Brilliant. Well, listen, that was Shadows of Normandy. And a small part of Heroes of Normandy, but like you say, it is 100% compatible. So you could have your British paratroopers in there, but the British will be getting a faction. I hope they'll be getting a faction.
Yeah, they have
Shadows of Normandy.
The Section M, the Section M.
Section M.
Yeah. Section M.
I like that.
Yeah.
And we'll see Russians and...
Of course. Of course.
I do like seeing crazy Cthulhu Russians. So, Shadows of Normandy, quick recap. Hero system tactical scale, I read the side of the box this time. So it is exactly the same, same rules base.
Yeah.
A couple of differences which we're going to go over on the next video, so stay tuned. 2 to 3 players,
yeah.
so 2 to 3 factions. 14 and up, 30 to an hour. Release middle to the end of this month. We are in November now. I was about to say September, that would be false. And we're going to go around $60 to $70 to be confirmed. That's 50 to 60 pounds more or less. Yeah. There we go. So thank you very much, guys, for that. Thank you for joining. Congratulations on the success, the award and everything.
Oh, thank you very much.
I'll admit it live on TV that as somewhat a supporter of miniature games, this is something you guys don't need to do miniatures. This is fine. This is fine as it is. And I'm sure a lot of people at home will agree. So, as mentioned, Shadows of Normandy, if you want to see the rules video, we call it a rules video, but it will just be the changes, the additions rather, that will come with this version. Then tune in, it will be coming up next. Until then, be careful of tentacles. Ciao.